It's so easy now that you can literally do everything on Claude Code, and then you can control GHL from Claude Code to update contacts, pipelines, look at automations, and even review and audit your entire CRM. So my name is Aldo Chandra. I built over 200 different workflows. I run about 32 AI agents and operate 3 different companies off of this stack alone. So I have about 15 MCP servers right now, and one of them is a full GHL integrations. So think of it as contacts, workflows, pipelines, appointments, everything Claude can read. And you could even trigger them on a command. There's no Zapier involved, there's no middleman, and it's direct API. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set that up. And hopefully by the end of this video, you'll learn exactly how to connect Claude to GoHighLevel using MCP, even if you haven't written a line of code before. So here we go. Okay, first things first, before we jump into that, I want to tell you guys a little bit about what MCP actually is. So most people think Claude as like a quick chat box, right? Or you ask a question, it provides an answer. So MCP stands for Model Contacts Protocol. It's an open standard that lets AI to connect to external tools and API. An API, think of it as like your plumber going into your house and then testing your water. MCP, it allows you to have full control over that plumber, and then that plumber can fix whatever sink, bathtub, or any plumbing issues that you want, all at your disposal. So when you hook up Claude to GHL via MCP, you're not copying and pasting the data back and forth. Claude have access into utilizing it to the fullest potential, and also providing you some guidance of what you can and cannot do, and also providing you some suggestions of what you can do in the GHL. So without further ado, let's get into it. So in this particular section, you'll be able to see kind of like your GHL. Your GHL might be a little bit different than mine, but in this scenario, I'm going to customize mine a little bit, but they all should be similar menu, similar concept, right? So essentially what you want to do is not any of these, but actually go into the settings on the bottom there. And then afterwards, you're able to go to this integration aspect, private integration specifically. And then you're able to create new integrations. We'll call it Claude. And then afterwards, click next. And then when you have these scopes, you're able to control from GHL Claude can and cannot do. So in this instance, I'm just going to click select all. And obviously it's a lot of stuff. And then afterwards, I'm just going to click create. Security risk, click confirm. And then afterwards, it'll create a API key for you. So you're able to copy and paste that and then get into your Claude. All right. So now I'm using a Visual Studio Code. So in this instance, you're able to download Claude by clicking on this extension here. Well, this is the Claude. Click on this extension here and then search up Claude code. And then it should be already there for you, and then you could click copy and paste that. Now afterwards, this Claude will show up right in front of you by clicking up this button. I have both Claude and Codex in here, but essentially this is how you find Claude within Visual Studio. You could also do it with anti-gravity and any other IDE. You could even do it from Claude Code, specifically native as well. All right, so once you get that Claude Code, the first thing that you want to do is you have several options here to utilize GHL into your MCP. But the first one, going through Google actually, and then look up the MCP server. You could also do it natively from Claude Code as well, but in this instance, you could utilize this GitHub. So what I ended up doing is like I search up GitHub and GoHighLevel MCP. So this is one, this is another one, and this is another one. The thing is too, within Claude, you could also search up all of these stuff like, hey, Claude, search up GitHub and just download all of those MCP servers, and then afterwards find out the best one. And then essentially now you're able to connect, copy and paste this key, and this is the key to my server. I'm going to show you that right now. So I'm back in Claude Code as we speak. Hey Claude, please provide me some Git examples of GoHighLevel MCP. I have my API key from the private integrations from GoHighLevel. I would like to connect it and then see what you can do here. So I am going to add it as we speak. And then I'm utilizing kind of a new folder here. And hey, notice that you're doing this. Be careful sharing. I'm going to delete it anyway. Yes, click continue. And then it's going to search. So some of these stuff have already been here. So top GitHub example, I was telling you earlier, you're able to see some of the stuff from GitHub. Also from Claude as well, you could just type it in and it'll show you all of those stuff. I actually do already have some of this MCP within my Claude already, or within my system. So I'm just going to say yes, let's run it. And then afterwards it's going to run. And then once it starts running, it's probably going to ask you a couple of these questions. I actually like to do this bypass permission. I know you're not supposed to, but if you don't have this option, you could go on the settings on the Claude code and then just create on adding that on as well. Okay, so as you can see, this is start utilizing find an MCP server. If it's not connecting properly, there are a few ways to bypass that. So number one is make sure you're copying the location ID. Your location ID is associated in the GoHighLevel URL of the account itself. Once it's fully connected, you're able to just test the connections as well. And then now, what can you do with the MCP? So number one, you could create a contact. So, hey, create a contact for John Smith at something, something, right? And then you're able to add that into Claude Code and then automatically add into it. It also can create tags or delete tags as well. It'll show you all the opportunities as well. So, hey, show me an opportunity for X, Y, and Z. And then now you're able to see all those opportunities. And what I'd like to do as well within the GHL MCP with Claude Code is to audit some of my contacts. Hey, send a text to people who I haven't sent a text to in X number of years or X number of time, right? And then also the biggest thing too is you could use AI agents with GHL access. You could create AI agents from there as well. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So if you find this video useful, like and subscribe, drop MCP in the comments if you want me to do a full video of like the custom MCP tools that I built from scratch. Thanks. Bye.